Hey, Mike.
Huh.
Why is Jon Snow jittery? Got
he's-
ants in his pants.
What?
Because they're related.
In my head, I'm like, there's no way this plays out. That's great. It's Peter Dinklage. Lena Headey. Nikolai Kosawacha. What's going on, Review Tards? It's your boys. We're back. It's been a while. How are you?
So, I think we've given you enough time to watch Game of Thrones. We've been, what, a week or so? Been a week. So,
Been like 3 weeks.
it's not. It happened last week.
Oh, you meant the finale. I thought about like us doing a video.
No. Well, yes, but we've given you enough time for Game of Thrones.
Yeah, so you're welcome. That's why we've been gone, because of you.
Yeah, you're selfish.
Fucking dicks.
So, as you can read, it says spoilers.
Yeah.
So, we haven't seen the last episode of Game of
If
Thrones.
you haven't seen all of Game of Thrones at this point, fuck off. Like, seriously. There's no point of even being here.
Nick, no, do me a favor. Turn around. Take a couple steps back. Yeah, bye-bye. Just get out of here. Bye-bye.
Bye, bitch. Bye, Felicia. Let's start off. We're going to do a breakdown of each episode. Starting off with episode 1. Episode 1, the most important thing that happens is the episode starts off with Arya Stark just straight fucking killing everybody in the, what is it, House Frey?
Yeah, because of the poison, the drink.
Yeah, which was bullshit because I did a Game of Thrones Fantasy League this year, and that got her like 5,000 points in the first 5 minutes of the
Hell
episode.
yeah, dude.
Bullshit. I didn't choose her. Fucking chose Baby Sam and Ghost, who weren't in the fucking season.
Why'd you pick Baby Sam?
I didn't understand the rules!
Can't even talk.
I had a theory that Baby Sam was going to be riding Ghost and holding a piece of dragon glass. And just as the Night King is like about to kill somebody,
The baby?
shh, Ghost was going to fling Baby Sam like a catapult, and Baby Sam was going to stab the Night King, thus saving everybody and winning the war. Me winning.
So, moving on. So, what happened in not season 2.
Episode 2?
Episode 2.
Episode 2 was Melisandre meets Dany. Was like, you should meet Jon Snow. Does episode 2 ends with Euron Greyjoy fucking up the Iron Fleet, right?
Yep.
So that was huge.
Fucking
I had
love it.
Euron in the fantasy league, so that was 5,000 points. And shit.
That's cool.
It should have been way more than that because he destroyed their entire fleet, and I was fucking livid about that because Arya got points for cups she didn't even fucking pour poison into. She had
You don't
maids
know
do
that.
it. She had maids do it. It was bullshit.
So the maid should get the points?
Pissed. Anyways, episode 3, the big meeting between Dany and Jon finally. Who else was chanting, suck his dick, suck his dick?
Literally only you. Only you. Verbally chanting it.
It was.
Yeah, they finally made...
Wincest.
Well, we didn't know it at the time.
Oh, I knew.
Oh, yeah, they did. Back in... Well, they didn't, come on
They
and say
didn't
it.
confirm that he was the father. And I
Right.
guess that's why people weren't you read stuff online, it's like, oh, finally Game of Thrones confirmed Rhaegar is the father of... You pretty much fucking knew it was going there. Like, why is that not confirmed at this point? Just
Right.
because they didn't come out and say it?
Correct.
But, I don't know. I've been wanting Dany and Jon to get together. I don't care that they're related. It's a fucking fantasy show where incest is okay. So I
mean, in the lore, it's not okay. People,
It's okay.
People still make fun
they
of
make fun of it, but, like, the Targaryens do it.
Right.
Sansa was going to marry Robin.
Right, that's a little weird.
Yeah. Nobody said anything about that. At least this unites the North and the South, so I'm cool with it.
And then they unite their selves.
She can't have children. Episode 4. What was the big point of episode 4? Oh, the loot train attack.
The loot train?
Yeah, the loot train.
Oh, right.
Lancers. Fucking brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. That episode, I think, stood alone as just one of the most insanely visual effects. The soundtrack alone from when Drogon just comes in was so good. I literally rewatch that scene almost every day.
Day?
Yeah.
You need to get friends.
What are you?
Nah. Partner.
Then episode 5, you got Daenerys burns Samwell's father and brother, Dickon.
Deccan.
As Brown said. And then the Suicide Squad, if you will, forms at the very end of the episode. Jon Snow, the Hound, Thoros of Myr, Beric Dondarrion, Gendry. Sir Davos is there, but he doesn't go with them. A bunch of red shirts. Jorah Mormont. But yeah, so stuff like that leads up to basically they got to capture a wit and bring it back so that they can show Cersei that this shit's real.
Yeah, and then we should unite.
Yeah, unite the
Unite.
living. Yeah. Then episode 6 is the Suicide Squad is actually out in the north trying to capture a wit. They figure out that if they kill a White Walker, all the people he turned dies. Which I actually had a question about. Remember when in like season 3 or 4 they take the babies and they turn the babies?
Right.
What do the babies turn into? Because it's like they're babies. What are they?
Maybe they're like I don't know. They should probably explain that.
I don't think they do. That's what unless maybe
Unless
like the
they
children
will.
did, and because you just basically ignore the brand part of the story as the show progresses.
Right.
But then Dany comes in and saves them right at the end, which I called happening a week before it happened. I actually thought Jorah was gonna die,
Yeah.
and he was gonna become the wit they needed.
Think so?
I thought
would've
so.
been cool.
That would have been cool, I thought. But, it's whatever. I think it played out very well. They kill the dragon, and the dragon gets turned and becomes a ice dragon? Would you call it? Would you call it an
I
ice dragon?
suppose it's an ice dragon, but I mean, it is a dragon that
Dead.
was turned into an.
And it shoots. So then the next episode, the meeting happens. Everybody's like, "Oh, we're gonna be on the same side," and Cersei's like, "Fuck you, bitches."
Well, they didn't say it to her face.
Right, but she's gonna be like, "I'm gonna rule the ashes. My child's gonna rule the ashes." Jaime leaves Cersei. Jon and Snow, or however it does,
Why
I
would
said
they? Why
Jon
would
and
they
Snow.
scissor?
Jon and Dany.
They scissored?
Well, I mean, they didn't really show
Oh,
penetration.
scissor me timbers.
They didn't show penetration. So
No.
it was more like they were grinding on each other.
So yeah, and then they finally reveal that they're actually related.
Yeah. They show Rhaegar. Everybody was like, "Oh, he looks like Viserys." Well, yeah, that's the point. But then the very end, the wall gets broken down, and we don't know if Tormund was there. Tormund dies or Beric dies, which was really crazy because I love Tormund. So, like that episode in 6 when Tormund was like about to die, I was freaking out.
Right.
And the Hound saved him. I was so happy.
Right.
Overall takeaway from this season: strong.
I loved it.
Yeah.
I liked it.
The writing was obviously a lot weaker. I feel like they rushed this season for no reason. And I don't mean rushed as in, like, they did it quickly. No. They took their sweet-ass fucking time, and the writing was rushed. It made no sense. Why shorten it down if you're going to cheapen the writing? People shouldn't be sitting there complaining about chains and stuff like that afterwards, Like, get your shit together, Game of Thrones. Don't fuck up and rush the 6th season. Or the
7
eighth.
episodes.
What is it? Yeah, 8th season at this point.
Right.
Yeah.
So
only
I mean,
gonna be 6
it's
episodes.
not gonna come out till like what?
2019.
2019.
We gotta wait that fucking long. This season had tremendous moments in it for me. I fucking loved it. Even though like I said, I had problems with the writing. But with a show like this, you gotta let that slide. I just don't get why they're trying to hurry everything up. Take your time. Explain your points.
For me, I actually just started watching Game of Thrones, so I had to go through and like binge all 7 seasons in fucking like a month.
That's a good watch.
So it was a productive month for me.
Only
but-
you had known, you could have been like, and now my watch begins.
But what sucked was everyone was like, for like the past month, I can only tell people like I'm only on season 5, don't ruin anything.
Yeah.
On season 5, don't ruin anything. But so I finally caught up, loved it. I thought it was great. You're right. The last season, the writing was a little wonky, but that's because they're past the books too now. So they're kind of just
They've
writing.
been passed for a while.
So they're just writing with nothing, with no basis. to
Well,
go off of.
George Martin is giving them points that they're going.
Think
off
so?
of. Yeah.
Or that he is?
Yeah. He's like the whole Hodor thing. He told them that the whole his parentage thing. He told them that. Like, yeah. So
Yeah.
So the plots are meeting up the way Martin kind of wants them to, but they leave characters out of the show that are.
Oh yeah, that's the issue with books to movies or books to TV. Yeah. There's just not enough time for all the characters.
I'm cool with it. I'm reading the books now. I think the show's better. I don't care. Like, I prefer these interactions between characters. You go back and watch season 1 when Robert Baratheon and Cersei, they have this like 5-minute little chat. It's one of the best acted scenes of any television show I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what do you think is going to happen in the next season, the final season of Game of Thrones?
I think Jon Snow's going to find out his parentage. I think that's going to turn him away from the relationship between him and Dany. I think Dany's going to be okay with it, though, because she was kind of brought up always, being told that the Targaryens keep it in the blood and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So I don't think that's going to bug her as much as it will bug the honor-bound Jon Snow. One of them, if not both, are going to die.
Yeah.
It only makes sense. Like, I mean, just the way they portrayed the character so far, it wouldn't make sense for him to be okay with it and then get together with her and them rule together, which is how it should be, in my opinion. That is how this series should end. The Targaryen dynasty regains their claim through the old ways, just because if they want to break the wheel, I feel like they have to establish their rules, and the only way for them to establish that is for them to actually rule the way they want to.
Right.
And then choose succession along the way. I think she is going to have a kid.
Think so?
Yeah, from that get together. I think she's going to. I think that was the whole.
No, I mean, I think that's not a terrible prediction. I think that Jaime's going to kill Cersei.
Yes.
After he finds out that the baby isn't his.
You think it's Euron's?
Euron's.
Really?
I'm just saying it'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. Where'd you read that theory?
I mean, I just thought of it.
Yeah.
Well, because the whole time
I read an article
trying to bang.
about that. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty.
I think he's going to kill her anyways. I think that brings the land.
You think it's going to destroy from within?
Yeah.
That's what kills it, not the others.
Yeah. Why do you think Tyrion was looking at this? So weird.
Tyrion. Oh.
He's like creeping on the boat.
Well, because I'm thinking he's in love with fucking
stupid.
Dany.
If that's the case, that's stupid.
I mean, that's where my head went.
They haven't shown that he's in love with her though. Like they haven't even hinted at it.
Right, but I mean, these are predictions.
Yeah. You think John's gonna ride a dragon? I think he's gonna ride Rhaegon.
Think
Rhaegon,
so?
Yeah.
You think like fucking
Rhaegon, whatever his name is. Yeah.
Dany gets in some trouble or some shit, and he's gotta go ride one to save her.
I don't know about that, but I think it's gonna be him versus the Night King on the dragon that's named after his father versus the Night King on his dragon.
Yeah.
And then baby Sam is going to ride Ghost into the final battle.
And then you're going to get all the points.
I'm going to get all the points next year. Dude, it was so stupid. Like, we had no clue how this point system worked. And whoever had Arya and fucking Daenerys won. Just bullshit.
Alright, guys. That'll wrap it up for our Game of Thrones review. Let us know what you think. Comment below. Hit like, share. Spread the love. Spread the good times. Spread the good vibes.
Sophie Turner, Maisie Williams, Kit Harington.
As always, he's Mike.
Gwendolyn Christie. She is tall.